Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel Talks with Thee. I remain yours truly, Mrs. Daughter Otu, coming your way with yet another interesting and exciting episode on this channel. I want to strongly believe that you are doing well, and I know for sure that God is on your side. So congratulations, God bless you indeed. Welcome back. On today's episode, I just came to share a word with you. It's simply titled, The Little Pluses That Count. The Little Pluses That Count. Practicing gratitude in everyday life. The little pluses in your life that you are not paying attention to. The little blessings, victories and triumphs you have not accorded much attention to. Those little things that look little, but they are adding up to make your life what it is. It could be moments, it could be moments, it could be experiences, it could be the people around you, the joys they bring into your life, the happiness they bring into your life, the fulfillment that they bring into your life. And when you pay attention to this little, I call them little, because sometimes they look so insignificant, but yet they are adding up to your life for good. Now, I want you to know that a little plus is better than a little minus. As long as it's a plus, there is an advancement going on in your life. There is an upliftment going on in your life. As long as it's a plus, you are not reducing, but you are increasing. Okay? So those little insignificant gestures, insignificant efforts of people that we often overlook, those things, when we pay attention to them, it fosters a sense of contentment in us. And it goes a long way for us to see what is happening for us positively rather than what is not happening for us. You heard me. When you take note of these little pluses, it makes you to live a contented life. It makes you to live a fulfilled life. It makes your life to be joyous, to be happy, and so it blinds your eyes to what is not happening to you, as it were, but what is happening for you. Because these little pluses I'm talking about are the things that eventually adds up to make you what you are. If you are happy, it's because there are a little kindness here and there, a little thoughtfulness here and there, a little compassion here and there, a little hug, a little smile, a little laughter here and there. And so they add up to make your day what it is. Just imagine you waking up in the morning, not even being greeted by anyone. I used to take a walk, so sometimes when I take a walk in the morning, you'll be looking at to greet some people, but they will just throw their faces away. But yet you meet some people, they have not known you before, but they are all smiles and like, hello, in the morning. It has value to you. If you don't know what it means for someone to smile at you on a daily basis, just imagine that nobody smiles at you for days. Then you will see, it will look as if a dark cloud covers you. Because the love of people, the smiles of people, the kindness of people, the laughters of people, the connections that we have with people is what brightens our day. Sometimes we take a lot of things for granted. I'm telling you. That's why I came up with this topic. Did I even come up with this topic? I woke up with this topic actually. I woke up with this message. I won't even lie. I woke up with this message. It's not something I sat down to think about. I woke up with it, with this understanding that the little pluses in our lives should not be taken for granted. Just imagine you allowing your tap to be leaking out water. A little drop of water, they say, makes a mighty ocean. So just imagine a tap that is faulty in your house, that is dripping water gradually. It has happened to me several times. Maybe my kitchen sink tap is dropping water gradually. And you will think, no big deal, it's not so much water. But put a basin under it and come the following day. Look at it. You will see that the basin is already filled up and is overflowing with that little drops of water. That is how kindness, little thoughtfulness, little love shown, little hug, little laughter, little consideration, little compassion adds up. to become a big deal in our lives. So on today's episode, we are trying to say to ourselves, please stop overlooking the things that matter. Because sometimes we are looking for a breakthrough. But what about the joy that you receive on a daily basis that keeps you hopeful? We are looking for a bigger picture. In fact, we are fixated on the things that are not happening. But what about the comfort that you enjoy that has kept you sane? If you are in a problematic environment, in a toxic environment, in a restless environment, how would you even think for you to even aspire for something greater and better? It's because you have peace. Your mind is at rest, so you can think. So those little blessings, those little losses that we ignore in our lives, that we do not pay attention to in our lives, makes us to look like people that are not grateful for life. So what did I say? Practicing gratitude in everyday life. When you acknowledge, take your time. In the first place, before you even acknowledge it, you have to recognize it. You have to recognize these little pluses I'm talking about. If you don't recognize it, you will not appreciate it. You have to recognize that this is a plus. This thing that has happened to me is a plus. Now, I will blow your mind. Anything that happens to you, no matter what it is, has a plus in it. Yes. No matter how painful any experience is that you would have had, has a plus in it. But most times, we don't even pay attention to those little pluses because they are little. Every disappointment leaves you with an understanding on how to treat someone or how to be in a relationship another time. It's the truth. As painful as breakup might be, it leaves you with an experience on how to treat someone better in the next relationship. There is nothing that is lost on us. That's why the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians 5:18, the Bible says there, said, in everything, give thanks to God. Because this is the will of God through Christ Jesus. Why in everything? Because God himself, the creator of the whole universe, knows that nothing goes for nothing. Nothing is completely useless. Is the truth. No human being is completely useless. No experience is completely useless. There is always something to learn from every experience you will ever have in this life. So it encouraged us to be thankful rather than complaining. When we complain, we get agitated. And when we get agitated, we are blinded to those little pluses that surrounds us. Your life is enjoying a lot of grace, but you do not even recognize it because all you want is breakthrough. What if you don't have that health? That is a plus. And is it a little plus? That your eyes can see is a plus, it's not a little plus. That you even have family that will enjoy whatever you have with you is a plus. Listen to me, I have been in a situation where I cooked a meal. There was no one to share with. I could not eat the food. I left it and I threw it away. Why? There was no joy for me to just sit alone and enjoy the meal. Haven't you felt somehow when you are cooking a very, delicious meal, you wish that people come to share with you? That is the life we're talking about. That you have the opportunity to even share your meals with people in your home, and that you make meals in your home and your family eats the meal and they enjoy it is a plus. There are some people that we cook and nobody will want to eat their food. It's true. You go to some people because you don't trust them. They offer you water, you say, no, I'm okay. They offer you food, you say, no, I'm okay. Every other person that goes, no, I'm okay. But there are other people, as soon as you enter into the house, you are going straight to the kitchen. You want to eat something. Are you hungry? No, you are just happy with the person. So if you have such people in your life that come around you, that are comfortable with you, that want to eat from you, that want to drink from you, it's a plus. It's not a burden. Stop looking at it as if people are using you. I am always giving. My dear, is it not better that you are the one giving than the one begging? Do you rather want to beg? If you are giving, it's a blessing, it's a plus. Be grateful that you have something to give. So what am I trying to say here? Please, let's pay more attention on those little pluses. those relationships, those connections, those people that brings joy and happiness in our lives, those people that make things easier for us on a daily basis. Let's pay attention to them and be grateful for them. I've often said on this channel that you are paying for a service does not mean that you'll be satisfied with the service rendered. So if you are fortunate to pay for a service and you are satisfied with the service rendered, that is a plus. Be grateful. Don't say, oh, because I paid for it, I don't need to tell you thank you. No, tell your house help thank you when they serve you well. Whatever they do, you see them cleaning up. Well done. Please, be grateful. It's not because you are paying for it that they will give you the best of service. They will give you the best of service because God has helped them to serve you right. So when you see that, it's a blessing. Don't tell me I paid for it. You can as well pay for it and it will not be well done. And you'll be under pressure. You'll be shouting and you'll be so angry. But now, someone you paid to do a particular thing for you is giving you this service beyond your expectation. It's a plus. Be grateful. So what I've just come to admonish us to do going forward is for us not to take anything for granted. The Bible says all things work together for good. Whatever situation you find yourself, look for the little plus in it. Is the truth. There's always a plus. There's always a plus. An experience is a plus. An understanding is a plus. An awareness is a plus. A realization is a plus. When you realize that the people you are dealing with are not the people you thought they are, it's a plus. Oh, you feel betrayed. I understand. But my dear, you have learned something. It's a plus. So look out for the little pluses in life and be grateful for it. Be grateful for the people that makes your life easy on a daily basis. Take note of the people that you encounter every day and take note of what they do with you and for you that makes your life easy. Acknowledge them, appreciate them, and be grateful to God for them. So quickly, the benefits of identifying and appreciating these little pluses in our lives. Number one is that it brings about happiness and our well-being. When you recognize these little additions in your life that makes your life what it is, it makes you to be happy and it helps your well-being. You are not taking anything for granted because you are not looking for what is not. You are seeing what it is. You are seeing what is there in your life and you are grateful for the little things that you see. The Bible says that no one should despise the days of little beginning. So when you identify those little blessings, those little pluses in your life, it keeps you in a state of gratitude. And that, makes you to be happy and it helps your well-being. Because a sad man will never look healthy. You will dry up on the inside of you. But when you identify and appreciate these little pluses, it puts you in a state of happiness and it improves your well-being. Number two, it takes away unnecessary stress from you. When you identify and appreciate these little pluses, it helps you to be grateful. And when you are grateful, it makes you to be contented. Your being contented does not mean that you don't have aspiration for something better or higher. But it places you in a place where you feel you are not disadvantaged, but you are advantaged. You are opportuned. You are blessed. So it takes away stress, unnecessary competition, unnecessary anxiety, unnecessary worries from you. Why? Because you appreciate even the little things that have happened before the bigger ones will happen. So it takes away stress from you. It also makes for improved relationships. When you see the little efforts people make around you to make your life what it is, it makes you to appreciate the people around you more. And then it brings about a closer connection. When you appreciate the things that people do for you and with you, you will see that they will want to do more. All right? When you are grateful for these little pluses, what it helps you to achieve is closer connections, closer relationships, closer understanding, because you are careful to acknowledge the roles people are playing in your life, telling them that you appreciate them and making them to be happier to even do more. It also gives us the capacity to deal with challenges. Yes. When you are in that state of seeing the little blessings, the little pluses in your life, it encourages you to stand against the temptation of feeling disadvantaged, feeling like you are not making it, feeling like you are left behind. No. It takes away that pressure from you. So you are able to deal with the challenges of life positively. Remember, when you take note of these little pluses, it keeps you in a positive mood all the time. you are always optimistic about life. When you are always optimistic about life, you are empowered to face challenges, because the challenges of life will come. But because you're optimistic and because you see the little pluses around you, you are able to wait it out. You are able to wait it out. You don't feel like, when will it happen? Will it ever happen? You are able to wait it out. That's what it does. So it helps you to deal with challenges. Okay? Very good. So now, how do we cultivate the habit of being grateful? Because if you are not grateful, you will not acknowledge these little pluses I'm talking about. You will not celebrate them, and you will not enjoy them. So number one, can you just try to see on a daily basis, think through the day and see how your day went, and be grateful for one or two things. Ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? What am I actually grateful for today? You will now begin to see, oh, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. It's like a journal, you keeping a journal of your daily activities and seeing the need to be grateful for the little pluses that added up to your life, and be grateful to God and to be hopeful for a better tomorrow. Also, cultivate the habit of appreciating people around you, letting them know exactly how you feel about them. Don't hoard your feelings. If someone makes a good effort at making you feel happy, if someone does something to you that makes you feel good and happy, please let them know. Let them know how grateful you are to them. It helps you to remain grateful. Also, affirm yourself and tell yourself the truth of the fact that things are working for good in your life. See what is working in your life for good and acknowledge it. Affirm yourself. See what is happening in your life that is good. Acknowledge it and be grateful for what is happening in your life. Okay? Also try to live in the present, meaning pay attention to the moments. Pay attention to what is happening around you per time. Don't be lost on the moments that God brings your way. Be actively involved in the moments that you have every day. It's an opportunity for you to be alive and live in the moments. Don't postpone your joy. Don't postpone your excitement. Live in the moment. Be grateful. Someone will ask me, so what are the little pluses that I can see in my life that I should be grateful for? That you woke up every morning is a plus. Your life is the greatest plus of all times. If you are not alive, nothing matters. Your health is a plus. You are not, running to the hospital, or they didn't rush you out of your home in the middle of the night. It's a plus. So that's a plus. Be grateful. A cup of tea in the morning is a plus. It's not everyone that is opportune to have a cup of tea in the morning. It's a plus. Oh, the sunset is a plus. The laughter of loved ones around you is a plus. A warm hug from a heart that truly cares is a plus. A phone call is a plus. I used to tell some people, I said, do you know that it's a blessing for your phone to ring every day? It's not everyone's phone that rings every day. And when the phones ring, the people are on the line that are interested in you for real. And this heart that we have, we use it to sense emotions. There are some people that are into you, and when they are calling you, they are calling you from a place of love. That you have people like that in your life is a plus. That you are having shelter. You are not under the bridge. You are not being chased out of a house, or you are not squatting with someone that is frowning at you, thinking, when are you going to leave my house? When are you going to leave my space? You are in your own space. It's a plus. You don't go begging for food every day. You have your own meals to eat. It's a plus. I tell you the truth, there are a lot of pluses. So if we can practice this gratitude on a daily basis, let's try to practice daily gratitude. Let's try to see positivity in everything that surrounds us. Let's try to see what we are winning at more than what we are losing at. Let's try. It's a mind game, it's a mind thing. Let's be mindful of the things that are working together for our good more than against us. Let's spend more time thanking God and binding Satan. It's true. Sometimes when I pray, I don't remember to bind Satan, because if I'm in the light, Satan cannot approach. The Bible says, the light shineth and darkness cannot comprehend it. How can I be with God and I'm conscious of devil beside me? How? He will be put to where he belongs. That's the truth. So let's concentrate on the positives and not on the negatives. When we do that, before you know it, you have cultivated that attitude of being grateful on a daily basis and seeing positives in everything that surrounds you, not negativities. Stop being negative. Let your mind, in fact, train your mind to see these little pluses everywhere. Even when you are hungry, train your mind to see a plus in that thing that even made you angry. See a plus in it on a daily basis. When we do that, we will live like superhuman beings. Then we become supernatural indeed, because the physical, the natural does not control how we see and how we feel. But we go beyond that because we know that things can only work together for good for us, not for evil. So we give thanks anyway. How can you be thankful for bad things? You're only thankful for good things, Abi. So if God told you to be thankful in all things, it means that everything that comes your way is a good thing. It depends on how you look at it. So look at your life differently and begin to identify. Begin to recognize those little pluses. Identify them and pay attention to them. And it will give you a sense of contentment and a sense of peace and fulfillment that cannot be taken away from you. Why? Because you have made up your mind to see life positively, not negatively. So that's all I've come to say to us on this episode. Please look out, pay attention to those little pluses in your life that is hard enough to make a bigger picture of who you are. And then at the end of the day, you will be so surprised that you have been so blessed beyond words. Now, blessing is not by money. Blessing, number one blessing is the peace you have. So is that a little blessing? I don't think it's a little blessing. The peace of mind that you have is not a little blessing. Until you go to a place where you lose your peace, then you will understand what peace is. When you don't have peace, you can't function. You are functioning now because you have peace. So be grateful for the atmosphere in your home. Yes. Be grateful for your relationship with your partner, with your husband. Be grateful for good friends. Yes. Be grateful for people that truly cares about you, that want your good. Be grateful, and you will see that your life is already blessed, and you can only get better and not worse. God bless you. God honor you until I come your way again. Please do like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and send in your comments as we continue to be a blessing to as many that comes across these videos. God bless you. This is me, saying thank you for always being here. Bye.